It takes a lot for me to cringe and feel uncomfortable when it comes to bodily injuries, but two really get to me. Something happening to the eyes and something happening to the brain. Well, today we discuss one of the scariest body horror monsters in D&D. Hi everyone, my name is Justin, and welcome to Game On, a show all about tabletop games from RPGs to board games and everything in between. Usually October is Game On's prime time, as we love horror and Halloween stuff, but this year is a little bit different. We have construction workers working on our farmhouse right now, and we're also in the process of setting up our new YouTube studio. I tell you all this because if you hear some working going on in the background, like banging and saws and drills, please forgive us. I'll say outright that I've only killed 2 PCs ever in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. One was with an incredibly unlucky crit against a player, and one was with an Intellect Devourer. These little jerks are bred by illithids, who take one of their thralls and use a nasty ritual on them to turn their brains into creatures with 4 legs that hunt in the dark shadows, looking for another experiment subject for their mind flayer masters. Back in college, as part of our athletic training curriculum, I had to take a whole course dedicated to brain injuries and the incredibly uncomfortable things that go along with them. The idea of a swelling brain gives me the heebie-jeebies. I have a friend who had to have brain surgery, and due to his circumstances, he had to be lucid for it. And yeah, he was numbed up, but he could still feel, hear, and even smell the surgeons cutting open his skull and poking around in there. Now imagine that the Intellect Devourer gets a fellow party member, and eventually a new one bursts out of their head. I really hope that the victim is unconscious, or at least has no awareness of the reality, because that's just... ugh. In D&D 5e, the Intellect Devourer is only a CR2, but with the combination of bad dice rolls and no magical protection, even a high-level party can be put down by these little bastards. The fact that they can steal your brain and burst forth with a new Intellect Devourer and even control your own teammates, putting them against you, they're just freaky body horror things that I just can't get past. And that's why I rank them as one of the scariest D&D monsters that you can face. This is where I want to hear from you in the comments. What do you think about Intellect Devourers? Have you used them in a game as a DM, or gone up against one as a player? Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you like this content, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more like it. Once again, my name is Justin, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. Have a great spooky season, and as always, game on.